Yeah, so our team has used ServiceReef for short-term trips from the beginning of ServiceReef. I That's not the role of the team I play. So my first real encounter with ServiceReef was when we started to inquire about what it would look like to have this local serving, in essence, at one place, instead of our people having to know all of our different partners locally and how they might serve on those partners, and instead of us having to call those partners, find out what those serving opportunities are, post them on our website, and then find out that they changed their minds and that wasn't Tuesday anymore. Now it was Thursdays, or they got a cook. They don't need a cook. Now they need a Bible study leader or whatever it is. That's impossible to manage. So that's where I first got involved in the conversation with ServiceReef. And I referenced it earlier, we have an Unleashed app, and our partners all have accounts. And I think actually like 59 of our 60 local partners now have accounts through ServiceReef, and they post their own volunteer opportunities. But because they're part of our partnership through Unleashed, our people can go in the Unleashed app and they can search by their skill set. They can search by their passion. They can search by what their campus is involved in. They can search by what's close to them, and they can find some way that they want to serve. And they're with organizations that we know, we trust, and we have vetted, and we think they'll have a great experience with. So that has really helped us. It is hard for us, and some of this is just size. We have 60 local partners. Even if we wanted to put one up on the stage every week, we wouldn't get through them in a year. So it's much easier for us to share a story of someone in the church with an organization that's serving and making a huge impact, and then say, and you may not be a lawyer, you may not be an accountant, you may not like kids, whatever it is, but there are literally hundreds of other opportunities like this. Download the app, go find the one that fits for you, and point them all to that same place. And it's not a place, I mean, there's a little work on our end to manage it, but primarily this is a space our partners curate and manage, because they want, they all want volunteers. Every nonprofit runs on volunteers. If it's not, it should be. And so they're desperately looking for people to connect to. So it's worth their while. And we specifically wanted to use an outside tool for this rather than our inside database, because we wanted it to be a gift to our partners that they could use to manage their volunteers across the board. Now, some of them already have platforms for that. That's great. That's fine. They can work together. Others of them, they didn't have a volunteer management tool, and ServiceReef really can do all that. The background checks, the $10 fee for your new t-shirt, whatever it is, keep people in the process, help figure out a pipeline training for people who are serving regularly. How do they grow to that next step of leadership as a volunteer for you? So we really felt like this was an opportunity not just to facilitate some mobilization internally, but to gift a resource to our partners that might help them with other volunteer recruitment opportunities and other audiences in their own website and other churches, that we don't have to police or be a part of it all. So that's been my experience. That's how I found out about it. We've helped pioneer some of those tools. We're constantly finding things that we didn't think to design in the first iteration. Like, oh, we need to add that. Oh, we should try that. So it's growing, which is really neat, and it's getting there, which is great.